gonna have to go in with my comb. Okay, we're in. How do people live with nails? I literally can't comprehend it. We are back, and oh my gosh, guys, the nails have entered the chat. The nails have entered the chat. I literally can't cope with how beautiful they are. I feel so grateful right now. I can do videos with nails on, so my nails aren't gonna look like trash. Yes! I'm gonna tag her on the screen now because she's honestly amazing. So if you're from Nottingham or like East Midlands way, you need to get her in your life because she is so talented. Like, look at the line work on that. I just can't. So if I am like picking stuff up like during this video, then it's because they're fresh off the runway, fresh off the press. I've literally just had them done. So yeah, welcome back. I thought it's about time, yeah, that I practiced my bridesmaid makeup, and I thought, why am I doing this on my own? Why am I not doing it with you guys? Hopefully, I mean, this is also going to be me trying out my bridesmaid makeup for the first time, or like getting an idea of what I'm going to use on the day, but hopefully it gives you some ideas. If you're new here, then please subscribe, join my family, because it's the best family to be a part of on the internet. I'm just going to start on my brows. I'm obviously going to take my Refi Beauty Brow Sculpt, which is just the breast. It is just the breast. This is the best brow product ever. Yeah, I'm just going to start by applying the P. Louise all over my eyelid. This is just the best eyeshadow primer ever. Honestly, if you want your eyeshadow to last and to be locked in, you need to use this P. Louise bang. It looks like this. It's honestly amazing. Just kind of buff out the edges as well and make sure it's all kind of like diffused. Right, yeah, I'm going to take from the Huda Nude palette shade here, which is called Secret, which is like a pinky brown. Oh my god, the nail shots. This palette I feel is going to be perfect for the bridesmaid makeup because it's so pinky. So I think we're going to just start by working that all across our crease. Start by working that on the really, really nice light pinky nude, making sure I really work that into the outer corner. And then I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and just kind of buff out the edges. Then I'm just going to go in, now I've done that eye, with the Nude Light little palette, because that actually doesn't have this shade in here, and take this really light pink and just dust it on the same fluffy brush that I use to like diffuse the colour, and just kind of run that over so you get that really nice seamless kind of pinky blend. Now to kind of just deepen that colour a little bit in that crease, I'm just going to take the shade Teddy from this palette, mix in with this shade here, the brown one in the corner, and just see if I can like deepen that slightly. Kind of stamp that into the crease, and then take the first brush with nothing more on there and just kind of blend that. So make sure you've got those blended together. The key with any eyeshadow look is always blending. And once again, going in with that fluffy shade with a little bit of that pink on there, and just making sure I've dusted so we get that really nice kind of soft blend. I think I'm going to take that shade here. Oh my gosh, she's stunning. Just obsessed with that pigment. Like, look at that. Look at that. I'm thinking of not actually like cutting my crease. I'm thinking of having it more like a natural kind of sparkly finish. Oh wow, I think we might have found the one, guys and girls. I'm just kind of bringing it up in a half moon kind of shape, and I'm just going to take that fluffy brush and kind of blend it all together. I feel like that's looking really pretty. I'm going to go in now and add a bit of a brown liner. I'm going to take this Emmeline Pankhurst shade here, which is like a deep brown, and as you saw, I just wet my brush, just make sure that kind of locks in. To do that liner, I'm just going to go from the outer corner outwards, just like that, kind of gently fill that in. You're obviously going to get a lot of fallout in comparison to using like actual kohl liner, but it's okay because you're going to clean it up. Your girl's going to clean it up, your girl's going to clean it up. I'm going to just quickly go off and clear up my under eyes, and then I'm going to be back because I've literally got pigment everywhere, like everywhere. I've cleared up underneath my eyes now and I've put a little bit of mascara. I think it's looking nice. I'm going to first start by taking the Becca First Light Priming Filter and just literally put that all the way across my face. This stuff is beautiful, like it's so gorgeous. So I'm going to really press that into my face. Now that's all blended in, I'm going to start with my concealer. I'm going to take Collection Last Imperfection Concealer and so I'm just going to take that onto my blemishes and any kind of redness that I've got going on, just to kind of neutralise and give a really like clean, clear base. Just kind of buff in that concealer. It doesn't have to be perfect because obviously you are putting foundation and stuff over the top. I actually can't believe that it's next week. By the time you're watching this, it would have been all done, like it would be all over. Like, I literally cannot believe it. I am actually doing my sister's makeup, so I will be filming that for you, which is very exciting but also very nerve-wracking because I mean it's a lot of pressure. The fact my sister has asked me to do her makeup is like the hugest compliment because she doesn't let anyone touch her face, and I'm the same, to be fair. And as well, like she was the person that really got me into makeup. Like I used to watch her do her makeup and I was obsessed with how she did it, and she always used to do my makeup whenever I went anywhere. So the fact she's asking me to do makeup is huge. I'm going to take my Hollywood Flawless Filter, which I'm actually running out of. I don't know why I didn't get some more on my last order, like I literally just don't know why. I'm just buffing that into my skin. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I do put a lot of this stuff on, like if I could bathe in it I honestly would. Like if I could drink this stuff up and it'd let me glow within, then I would. I'm going to try for my foundation mixing two foundations together because these girls are my favourite foundations ever and I just feel like they might work well together. If they don't work well together, that's fine. We're trying it now together. So I'm just going to take the Airbrush Flawless Foundation and the Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation by Estee Lauder. They're just two of my favourites. The good thing about the Charlotte Tilbury one is it's very full coverage, and like on a day like a wedding where you want good coverage, then it's going to be perfect. However, I just really like the dewy kind of finish of the Futurist foundation and like how healthy it makes my skin look. Then I'm just going to take a dry beauty blender and just press that all over to kind of lock it into place. The contour, I'm just going to be taking my Effects 12 Extra Dimension Skin Finish by Morphe, which is just my absolute go-to hun. To contour, I just take it on the high points of my face and do like a curve like this, and also make sure I work it into my hairline as well. To do my nose, I literally just go along the edge of my nose like that. Then for blush, I'm going to take my Ciate Dewy Blush, which is not going to change at all, and I really actually do want to use my sheer blush, but I left it at my sister's, so I'm going to use that instead. But I'm going to take the Papaya blush for now. Just take that on a flat contour brush. This is by Revolution, and just work those two products together. I'm actually liking these foundations together, I think, anyway. Right, for concealer, I'm just going to conceal a little bit more and take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, just going over those blemishes as I had before, and then just going to go a little bit of a dot on my nose and then upwards here to kind of really make sure that I sharpen that eyeliner, and just really like working that in using my brush. And then I'm also going to go in once again with my dry beauty blender. I always wet my beauty blender if I'm using it for foundation on its own, but if I'm going to just set my foundation, it actually works really well dry. Now that it's all blended in, I'm just going to take my Jordana Tissue bronzer and just kind of work that in using that same brush and just add a bit more shape and a bit more depth to my face. Now we've laid all our cream products down, I'm going to start setting it all together because this is the important stage. I'm going to start by taking my Jordana Tissue Satin Brighten Duo. I'm going to use the kind of bake side. I'm going to just take my beauty blender once again and make sure I've got no lines beneath my eyes. I don't usually do this, but because it's a day that I want my makeup to stay in place, I'm literally just going to press that powder into place and kind of just do like a semi-bake. And we're going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finish Powder. Can you hear that? That's the nails. Just going to gently press that powder in. I'm going to take my bronzer while that is just baking. I can't get into it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to have to go in with my comb. Okay, we're in. How do people live with nails? I literally can't comprehend it. I'm going to take it on my really big top brush, press that upwards. Then I'm just going to take my blush and the shade Pink Sands. Now we're going to wipe away our under eyes. Looking good. We are looking quite matte, but do not stress. I go in with my Refi Beauty gloss highlighter and take that on the other side of my beauty blender and just work that into my cheekbone. Before I add any powder highlighter, I'm just going to go ahead and do my under eyes. I'm going to take the same liner brush and literally just go under and work that colour into my lower lash line. For my highlighter, I'm going to take my beloved Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Kilowatt. She's literally running out, like it's so bad. So this is like a pinky highlighter, so I'm just going to gently go on top of that highlighter that I've just used to kind of lock it into place. Then I'm just going to try and get a little bit of that pigment shade and just go on my inner corners. And I'm just going to set my face using my Airbrush Flawless setting mist. I'm going to take my Vive Brat lip liner, which is just such a beautiful pink. Probably going to mix it a little bit with Honeymoon as well. For the lipstick, I'm going to take the Be Kind by Ciate. And I'm going to take my obvious favourite, wherever she's gone, is the Froze lip gloss by Harvey. So there you have it. I think that is finished. By the point that you're watching this, the wedding will be already over. So let me know what you think, and you'll see what I wear on the actual day. You know, if you do recreate a look like this, it is so easy, guys. It is so easy. But yeah, I hope you like it, and I'll see you on the flip when Sean Lloyd is married. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, you know what to do. Go subscribe.